Alright, what's up, guys? I've already made the coffee, and it's already kind of cold, but I kind of heated it up a little bit. It's been an annoying day. So, basically, getting caught up on the car, I'm working on for my dad and everything. Finally got some time to look into my own shit. Been trying to figure out the dryer, why it's not drying, and it's been more annoying than I thought. I figured it would just be like, oh, look, there's 4 screws here. I'm gonna take these off, pop open the side, see what's going on in there. First, I tried opening up the back, but I removed one metal plate, and it was not even, it was just flat, bare metal underneath. There's a metal plate on the back that doesn't even cover anything. So that was fun. Put that on, pulled out another metal plate. That one allowed me to actually get inside, vacuumed it out, and but I couldn't really reach anything important. Got my little shop vac in there, did the best I could with that. There's not anything inside. Like, one of the big things is a lot of people say when your dryer is all fucked up, it's because the lints like make it inside the dryer itself. There was a little bit in the lint trap, none in the exhaust line whatsoever, exhaust air vent. At least as far as I could tell. Vacuumed all that shit out, and I was like, all right, so I guess I got to take this side panel off and see what the fuck's going on. So I take out 4 screws, doesn't move. I lift it up, I get it up on 2 legs. We're doing the Guatemalan shit again. It's just what I made this morning. It's what we got. Well, this morning for me, this night for most of you guys. Been up for a little while working on this. We're just gonna rock the no light, I guess so, because I don't feel like going back to turn something on. Um, yeah, so pulled out the 4 screws. Expected it to just slide kind of off the back like a computer side. Didn't budge. Look around, lift it up on its side. There's 1 screw on the bottom. Take that out. It still doesn't move. I'm like, I'm pretty good at disassembling things and putting them back together. I'm I'm not the best engineer, but I'm great at reverse engineering, you know? I can take something apart, figure out how it works, and put it back together pretty easily. But this damn dryer, man, I don't know what they were thinking. It's almost like they made it intentionally as hard as possible to take it apart. Cause like I think I'm gonna have to take the feet off and everything. At this point, I can't even see how it's really supposed to come apart. So I got to go online and see how I'm supposed to get inside of it to find the damn uh, thermal fuse, because I think that's what maybe went bad with it. It's just it's taken me a lot longer than I expected. I thought it was gonna be like a hour, 2 hour job max. I don't know how long it's gonna take now. I have no time frame whatsoever. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming tonight or even again this week. Tomorrow, which it'll be today probably by the time this finishes uploading on my turtle ass internet, I need to take my dad's slingshot into town to get it inspected. And I don't know how long that's going to take, right? If it's short, I'll probably just stay there and, like, I don't know, dick around on my phone or something. Maybe take a nap in the lounge if they have a lounge. I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that. I feel weird sleeping in public 'cause you never know when someone's gonna like walk up on you and do something. No, I don't. I wouldn't be ashamed to do it. But it's just these days, there's so many demons walking about, you know. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be live tonight because I need to get this dryer done. In the past, we were talking about just come up with 3 things to do every day. And make sure you get those things checked off your list. Right now, the number one on my list is get this damn dryer taken care of. And the second thing is get the slingshot taken care of. Third on the list is stream today, and it's very important to focus on your priorities. I need the dryer done because this is just a pain in the ass. It's been like a month since it broke, but I've been working on all this other bullshit. Finally, I have the chance to work on it. Of course, it's 10 times harder than I expected. So I need to figure out how to take this shit apart. I need to go Google it, and Google is shittier than it's ever been. What probably would have been like 10 minutes looking for the answer on Google is now probably going to take fucking an hour if I had to guess. But yeah, good news is Warframe's pretty well caught up at this point. So the dojo research, it's not all done, but I'm at the point where I feel like I can just chill on it because I researched enough and built enough rooms that I got our clan dojo to rank 10, and it's just a matter of getting people to log in and interact with the altar so we actually can flip it over to rank 10. And at that point, all the research costs and stuff of the remaining research get reduced. So I'm not really worried about doing more research at this point. There's only a few things that need done, like some of the stems, all the colors. The colors are going to be annoying as hell, but once they're reduced, it'll be a lot easier. The biggest thing the dojo needs is a decorator. Someone who likes doing housing and decorating in video games. Come join me in Warframe and fix our dojo. It's better than it was, but it still needs a lot of work. And I am not an interior designer by any means. Thanks to Medicated Outrage, one of the longtime supporters of the channel, one of the few online creators I'd consider a true friend. I managed to, he like donated some plat to me, managed to just skip some of the farms for my Titania build. And now all I need to do to finish the build is, well, there's one more mod I need to buy off the market because I ran out of trades yesterday, but it's not even an important mod. It's just a claw damage mod for my Kubro. And the only other thing I need to do at this point is rank that shit up, right? I need to farm affinity to rank up my weapons probably one more time so I can form them again. And then, not even all of them, just like 2 or 3 of them need form it again. And I've got 5 on Titania because of my exalted weapons. Then I just need to farm endo to get max rank on the mods I bought. There's like a few mods I still want. Like there's a primed version I don't have. Oh, there's Charlie. There's a prime version of a mod I don't have, but I could buy that on the market, but I'm just gonna wait till Barrow shows up, you know? No reason not to. I have a basic version of it that works. Well, I did buy some Barrow mods on the market. Like one of them was Jolt. I really needed that for the build. I don't have any AoE on Titania. So that's the closest thing I really have to AoE is just the electricity proc. And it's not great, but especially in late game content, like big endless waves of survival, or when you're in a defense where they group up in hallways, I can clear groups of mobs pretty well with that. And single target damage, I'm competing with some of the high damage frames, which is absolutely awesome. So all I really got to do at this point is just keep grinding. That's one of the cool things about Warframe, actually, is I wouldn't say it's pay to win, because even if you throw like a bunch of money into the game, buy a bunch of the premium currencies. You still need to play the game to rank your stuff up and focus on your build. There are certain things that just need to be farmed. I feel like it's a nice balance of you can buy whatever you want, but you still need to uh hey cat. But you still need to play the game and rank your shit up so it's good. And also, you need to develop the skills to use it. Well, I guess it depends on the frame, right? There are certain frames where you just stand there and click a button and everything dies, like Nova. Like, I'm never gonna compete with damage output compared to a max rank Nova because you just this map wide explosion that takes everything out. Meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, I shot 5 things in the head really quickly while you killed 20, you know? But it's going good. I just don't. I probably will be online at some point in Warframe if you want to hang out or run some content. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming or if I'm going to be streaming because if it ends up being too late before when I'm supposed to go to the inspection, I'm not going to stream before that because I don't want to miss it. Also, uh, afterwards, I'm probably just going to sleep. So I may just log into Warframe a little bit today. I still need to subsume an ability for her, which it's working right now. It might even be done. I don't remember what time I started it. We're gonna put Mirage's damage boost ability on her for now, the Eclipse, and that should give me even more single target damage. For a while, I was thinking of doing Volt's Shock, especially because I'm electricity based. That would give me plus 100 electricity if I use the augment mod, but I didn't want to sacrifice the space on the frame for the augment mod, and even just using shock itself would give me AoE, but I feel like for now, at least until I subsume more frames, Mirage is the option. Originally, I had Styanax, that's what's on there right now. I have the Styanax Theros Shield, or whatever it's called, which has knockback, and it strips armor and shields, and can heal you. But I found I didn't really like it for 3 reasons. The first is that it's kind of inconsistent when it hits, and it's even more inconsistent when you're firing it downwards at an angle from the sky, which I'm 100% flight time basically, so that's every time I fire it. I honestly would spend more time lining that up to hit people and strip armor than it would take me to just build a bunch of stacks and of like electricity damage and kill the thing in the same amount of time anyways, you know? The other thing is, well, that was the second thing. I ended up not really needing it because even at 200 plus level enemies, I'm killing them with stacks of electricity just almost as fast as it would take me to line up that ability and strip the armor anyways. So it's weird to aim. I never use it at all. And the third thing is that I don't need the health regeneration for 2 reasons. One, because I have like no health to begin with. I'm absolutely a glass cannon. The whole way the build survives at all is mostly through evasion. Just get really tiny, keep my buff up that lowers enemy accuracy, and pray I don't get hit. When I do get hit, I use shield gating to keep me alive. Shield gating is whenever something cracks your shield in Warframe, you get a short invulnerability timer, and it won't deal damage through your shield. However, you'll still take procs, so it doesn't wipe out your procs. Like if you have a bunch of burn procs on you, and your shield gate activates, you'll be fine until your shield gate goes away, and then you'll just die because all those procs will deal damage on the tick after it goes away. So the way I survive on Titania is using her number one Spellbind, which it's the cheapest ability she has. It prevents her from being staggered, which is really important because in flight mode, especially when there's a volt, you just end up running into walls a lot and you can stagger yourself and then you're not able to shoot or cast abilities during that point, and that's a good way to get yourself killed. But so the whole time you have Spellbind up, you just can't be staggered like that. Two, the most important thing about it is it removes all those status effect procs. Like I'm not even worried about Toxin so much, uh, even though that's like the number one thing that kills people late game. Because one, a lot of the Toxin that kills people, it's kind of like an AOE that's on the ground. You can see it like spreading out from certain Eximus, especially the infested. They just run up on you with that toxin and kill you in a couple of seconds. I do need to worry about the Mutalisk Ospreys a little bit. They leave a toxin cloud in the air, and I've flown through that to my unfortunate demise a few times. But the nice thing is the moment I pick up a proc, I can just hit Spellbind and it'll cleanse the proc. And because I run a couple auger mods, I only have two because I'm not trying to really tank using shields. I just want shield gating. Augur is a set that gives you shields based on the amount of energy you spend. I don't get a lot of shields. I looked at it the other day and I think it's 17. I get 17 shields back, but that's enough to allow me to shield gate again. And normally I end up killing the thing that shield gated me anyways, before it gets the chance to do that. So that's how the build works. And the other thing about Titania too is even if I do take health damage, as long as I don't die, I'm gonna be fine because she's a support frame that gains health and heals everyone in affinity range. I think it's affinity range when she's casting abilities. There's an instant heal and then a heal over time. And I'm constantly cranking Spellbind not only to help with shield gating when necessary, but also because that's how I keep my Razorwing Blitz up, which is the augment mod that I use for my Razorwing ability. And every time I cast an ability, it increases my speed by 25% and my fire rate by 25%. So when it goes up to 4 stacks, so it's a total of 100. When I'm at 4 stacks of that, I have 60 round magazines in my pistols that I empty in like a second, maybe 2 seconds. It's really pretty potent. But yeah, thanks to Medi, the build is fully done except for ranking up the weapons and getting that one random mod. I've got all my arcanes fully ranked. We're just built around doing electricity procs, melee, what's it called? Influence. And then I've got the arcane for the secondaries that give multi-shot on electricity procs. And what's my primary proc? I don't remember what the primary arcane is right now, but you guys get the point. Anyways, yeah, Warframe's going great. I feel like I'm going to slow down on it a little bit now. There's still a few things I want to do. Now that I've finished my build, there's one quest I haven't done yet, which is the Revenant quest, I believe. And then there's just little other things. One other goal I have is kill my Kuvalich. I've had a Kuvalich for years that I've never killed, and it's mostly because I can't get one of the Requiem mods I need. I need Vohm, and it's just never dropped for me. So I'll probably just buy a Vohm off the market and kill that bitch. I'm tired of listening her talk shit to me every time I do a mission, and I think it's Jupiter. So plus all the resources she's been stealing from me over years. If that'll help with the what little clan research we have left and building new frames. I think the next frame I build is Zephyr. I was looking at the Zephyr augments and just some of the abilities and stuff last stream. I love the flying frames, and Zephyr doesn't fall. Zephyr takes a page out, doesn't fly, I mean. Zephyr takes a page out of Buzz Lightyear's book and falls with style. So it just seems like a really, really cool frame that I'm going to work on. And unlike Titania, Zephyr seems to have nearly unlimited damage potential. It's supposedly one of the few frames that can really easily hit the max damage that Warframe allows you to do. And I can't wait to play with that and build with it. But it's going to be more relaxed over time, not like the hardcore grind I've been doing recently. And I plan to probably starting next week do a little bit of rotation maybe where I play some uh whatchamacallit, some story RPG games. I can't wait to play the original Dragon's Dogma. That's first on my list. And I'm really looking forward to just doing music streams as well. Mehdi made me sing Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You" on the last stream. I mean, he didn't make me, you know. He requested it, but being such a long time supporter of the channel and an absolute bro, I'm glad I could do it for him to make him smile. It was absolutely terribly cringe in my opinion, but as long as he enjoyed it, that's what mattered. I don't know that song at all. I know the refrain, and the rest of it I was just kind of mumbling through it. And even the refrain at the very end, bro, I was like, no, I'm not hitting that pitch. No, fuck that. Especially because he did it when I was already 9 hours into the stream. So my voice was like scratchy and worn out as fuck. I haven't practiced vocals in 6 months, if not close to a year, just because I've been working on this bullshit. We're almost done with the bullshit though. Gotta go back to fixing the dryer, and I'm waiting on a bucket of paint, a 5 gallon bucket of paint. And then it's been ordered, it just hasn't shown up yet. Once that shows up, I'm gonna finish the basement. And then the basement renovation will be mostly done for now. There's little additional things I want to do, but the important thing is once the basement floor is completely painted, I can start moving stuff out of the other rooms that I need to work on. And I'm hoping to have most of the renovations done here by early summer, early to midsummer. We'll see what's up. Most of the issues that I was having with getting all the issues that I was having with getting materials earlier on have been dealt with. Now I just gotta see if I can get better internet here, and that's a whole other fight. But the way I look at it is one impossible task at a time. And tonight, my impossible task is to do the dryer. So I gotta go figure out how to take that terrible piece of shit apart because it honestly seems like they intentionally designed it to make it as difficult as possible to take apart. And I don't know if it's like an anti right to repair thing or if they just have like fucking idiots designing that shit. But I can promise you, if I made that dryer, I would have been like, yeah, you take out 3 screws and the panel falls off. And it's not like that at all. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm despite the frustration, I'm having a pretty good day. It's just I thought the dryer would be easier. I thought it would be done by now, but I've barely even started. I haven't managed to get the side panel off. So I don't know if we're gonna see a stream at all today because I need to get that done before I stream. I also need to get my dad's slingshot inspected for him. And then if both of those things get done in a reasonable amount of time, I'll stream. Yeah, like the stream could happen before the slingshot because the slingshot's not till like noon. Uh, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. And then tomorrow's Friday. I don't generally stream on Friday because two reasons. One, I need a day just to do like administrative type work and chores and stuff like that. And the second is because uh, the Sabbath starts at sundown, and I've noticed that I accidentally uh, go past sunset quite often just because, like I'll expect I'm gonna stream for 6 hours and I accidentally end up going for 13 type stuff. So, and then don't stream on Saturday. Sunday, we'll be back for sure. I just don't know if we'll be doing the mental health chat yet. That's part of the plan, but I've still got a lot more work to do. I need the AI soundtrack that I was working on completed before I do that. So I have background music that's not going to get my stream copyright claim because we I don't use music on the stream anymore, really, just unless it's like in-game music. We let that play. But um that is an exception because it's all about just having chill vibes. I've just been making like some atmospheric rock type stuff, and it's nowhere even close to done. I haven't had time to work on it at all because of all this other stuff. But maybe next week. I feel like there's a good chance this Sunday we just chill, or maybe I even make that music on stream because the event that I was grinding in Warframe is over. I got everything I wanted from that. The only thing I didn't get that I might have wanted would have been the Zaw arcanes, but I don't even use Zaws at all. So I'm not worried about getting those. They're only 3 rank ones, not the 5 rank ones. So they wouldn't be super expensive to get off the market if I ever do decide to make saws, especially because the event just happened. It only happens. It's called a yearly event, and for a while it was happening yearly, but recently it's been every other year. But like I said, I don't think that, especially since I don't use Zaws, I'm not worried about those. I got everything else. So probably not grinding Warframe Sunday like we have been. I think Sunday we actually just chill, and if I haven't done it yet, make the music that I need to bring the Sunday mental health and philosophy chats back. You guys can take a peek into my Suno creation process, and we can talk about all of the usage of AI and especially in regards to music and stuff like that. I guess that's kind of a philosophy chat in and of itself, right? But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up and go bang and get my head against the dryer for the next 3 to 5 hours, probably. Cheers. I love all of you, and God bless America.